Hello, good evening, and welcome back after a considerable break. Thank you very much for bearing with us while we sorted that one out. A bit of a mixture of trying to find a host with a decent connection, and then obviously the famous server issues that we've sadly grown accustomed to. But it is Tier 1. Our final race of the evening with 20 of our quickest guys, and I've got Scott alongside me here for this one this evening. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad. God bless EA Sports.
You sound absolutely knackered after filling out all those invites.
Well, yeah, it was a bit of a I'll forget about it now. It's just a complete cock up, isn't it? It's like it can't cope, can it, with like a migrating host and people then have to restart PlayStations, and it's just a farce, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the sooner the EA money gets on board, the better, because
they'll be able to pay for each track.
Yeah. Well, they'll be able to throw unlimited dev teams at it, so hopefully it will sort of sort itself out.
I don't know, mate. If you play FIFA, I play a bit of FIFA.
Yeah, I do play a bit of FIFA, mate.
I don't hold much hope. It ain't much better.
Yeah.
But there we
hopefully.
go.
We're
here now.
We are here. The 20 guys are here. Well, 20 guys minus the face, but we'll get onto that a bit later. iFishers will be the first of the 20 drivers to set a lap today. What's the benchmark? 104, so that is immediately quicker than what we saw an hour or two ago. Quite a clean race, actually. Kind of bucked the trend usually, because it's almost like that 12:30 kickoff. The first race is just absolute madness.
It was quite a clean race. I mean, I think there's a few things kicking off in the stewards right now. I think there's a couple of incidents, but generally clean. And was it 2 safety cars, like the one right at the end and one right at the start?
Yeah, which is probably
much better.
Okay, yeah, rather than the sort of 5 or 6.
Yeah,
that we were getting. I think championship-wise, this is now an interesting one. If I just go to my standings for these guys, let's have a little look. Oh yeah, no, to be fair, he was absolutely nowhere near these guys. Championship wise, it's Jay Sarge is leading, Gene Genie in second. He snuck up there, and then the McLaren of Nick BT, more or less 10 points apart from each other in the championship, with 4 rounds to go, including this one. Still,
yeah, it's getting tight up there. You've seen the constructors is ridiculously tight. So you got Williams on 98, McLaren 97, and Alpine on 96.
Oh well, yeah, and then you've got Mercedes and Ferrari only 10 points back in 4th and 5th.
You could chuck a matchstick over them top 3.
Exactly that. It's good as well, because you know it becomes the team element as well. Me and Carl spotted a few instances of that in the Tier 2 race.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was the Alpine drivers, wasn't it?
Yep.
Emiliano letting Connor through.
Yeah, and then unfortunately he took a pit stop at that last safety car, and it just completely changed everything.
Yeah, I really needed the pack to back up, and it just didn't happen.
Not at all. Stringer B leading the way at the minute. He's got some 1 lap pace, and he won the last round, didn't he?
He did,
He
yeah.
did, he won that last lap. Put himself right
He's
in there.
progressively got better, I think, as the season's gone on, to be honest.
There's a few guys like that, actually. Even from sort of the end of last season, you know, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna name any names, obviously, but you know, there's a few in all three leagues that I thought, you know, okay, sort of so, you know, good pace,
through, yeah.
And now they're just absolutely smashing it. There's a considerable number within, yeah, as I said, all three tiers that have done that. Who is Jay Sarge is out on an out lap at the minute. He's got one of the Aston Martins for company. NTO on I think he'll be coming in because he's done 3 laps and not set a time, so I think somewhere taking a couple of liberties with track limits, which is so easy to do here as well.
It is. It's really difficult to stay within track limits.
Most of the corners, they almost invite you to take that little bit of extra curb to sort of make it a little bit quicker, so especially in a race situation as well. Got that to look forward to on Wednesday. About to start Jay Sarge's lap. Championship leader, this will be his first timed tour, so I want to see where the Mercedes man is able to put himself. He's got
a little toe there.
Yeah, and which again makes a big difference on a track like this.
Yeah.
A couple of tenths.
Very nice through the hairpin.
Right now it's, you know, 0.5 of a second that separates first to 10th. So, you know, and that's 0.2 of those is a snatch break.
Yep.
You'll be able to see whereabouts Jay Sarge put himself. Tier 2 guys managed to get through second sector with a 45, so there you go, mid 44. So you should imagine this one, he's got a bit of traffic there in front of him. Yeah, that might be unsighted him a little bit, but
it's going to be good.
I think it will be there or thereabouts. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Look at that, 4,000ths of a second. Slower than Stringy B, puts himself in third position. I think he'll be pleased with that for a first time run. Pop Alonso, Ujoni, where's he going to be? Top 6. And Kid Dynamite currently out on lap. So Era Voice and Kid Dynamite yet to set times.
The Kid's gone out on mediums.
Well, we all know he's got the pace, and we saw how favourable that strategy was for Alex in the tier 2, starting on the mediums, and then he went to softs, and the only thing that undid him really was 2-3 second time penalties. So as Stringy B actually improves his lap, and now he's 0.2 up ahead of Vi Fishers in second. But starting on the medium tyres can be advantageous, and as we said, those penalties are going to be key here tonight, because that is basically what undid it for Alex. And fair play to Fox River in tier 2.
Yeah, smashed it.
27 laps on a set of mediums.
Yeah, 70% wear, weren't they, or something like that?
Something
Hats
like
off
that.
to him.
So yeah. Can't say more than that. Where is his tier 1 counterpart going to put himself? Top 10, so he's in 7th position, and yeah, all these guys in this top division massively quick. So I think Dean is going to be pretty happy with that lap on the mediums.
Yeah, definitely. I just wonder if he's a bit worried about, you know, track evolution, and whether he'd maybe drop too low. I don't know.
Well, he's only done one lap on those, so if he's absolutely set on the mediums, as wow, Ollie Racing with a 1:4.5.
Fantastic lap.
And again, it's about 0.5 of a second separating first and 10th. Still all to play for then. Alex is on a lap now, so he's reserving in tier 1. And the Ferrari this time, where is he going to be able to put himself?
Diamond's just gone quicker on the second lap.
You usually do, because it's that first lap
Yeah.
that you're still warming them up, and then by the time you get into the second, you know, you've dropped a little bit of fuel, and so they sort of come into life a little bit. Alex goes 7, stay 7, doesn't improve. Oh no, he does, excuse me, by 0.4 of a second. Didn't seem to move him, so that kind of caught me off guard a wee bit. Who have we got?
G-Star Snipes half a second up.
Let's go to him. In the Williams. If he's half a second up, this is going to put him in the conversation for top 5 at least. There you go. Goes third.
Williams 2-3.
But he's done 3 laps on those tyres. So he's going to want to beat it on his next lap.
He's going to want to beat it, isn't he?
100%. Otherwise he is going to be at a disadvantage. Thomason is out lap. I think that was Damalek who just went through the screen now. Yes, it was. Sitting in 11th place. I think he's got a podium to his name already this year, as Damalek.
Sixth place is his best finish so far.
Well, I was completely off the mark.
Sorry, mate.
That's alright, don't listen to me. Just don't do it. I think Damalek is decided to bin
He's
this.
very quick.
I think he's bin this lap off because he's 3 seconds slower in that middle sector, so he might be coming in. Yeah, no, he's coming in, so get on some new boots, give it another go.
The massive Daniel Ricciardo fan is Damalek.
Who isn't?
Yeah, that's fair.
Isn't? Got a few drivers just finishing off their runs, I think. Top 10 as it stands. Ollie Racing on provisional pole. Stringy beat in second. He's still in the pits. Jay Sarge, that's an in lap. He's going to be coming in now. 4th, Laura Pay. Don't even know how to say it. He's 4th. Something like that. G-Star is 5th. Thomas 180. Immediately announced himself for the T3 race at Abu Dhabi. But he's a tier 1 guy. I think this will be an in-lap as well. But he's 6th. Guy Fisher's 7th on another outlap. Oh, Thatch, Kid Dynamite and Alex round up your top 10. We're going to be going for a quick one with I Fishers. So we've all got a bit squirrely there out the final corner. That's going to affect his straight line speed into turn 1.
Ooh, that's track limit, sure.
See it pop up on, because you usually see it on the steering wheel, but he's using all the trackers I Fishers.
I got away with it.
I think he's backed out. Yes, he has.
He's saving ERS now. Turned it off.
could be getting to go for another one.
I think he will. He'll wind it up now around the corner. ERS back on.
Stringy B going for another lap. He's marginally down in the first sector. Ollie racing behind him on track. So we'll see who's timed their lap. Well, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Reese Whitcomb from absolutely nowhere up to where he's more used to being. Goes provisional pole. What can Stringy B do about that? Through the final corner now. Nice and planted on exit. And does improve. Not enough for provisional for pole again though. Starting P2. Ollie Racing crossing the line now. Does improve, but it's not enough to go past Stringy B. I mean, all of these guys can go again. I don't think they're going to.
Alex is on a flyer.
Just hop to Jay Sarge now. He's on one now. He's marginally up on his split time. He's going to have Stringy B and Ollie Racing ahead of him, but they will hop out the way. As you see, the Red Bull do that now. It might be that Stringy B's gone for another one. Alex has put himself in that on the front row. Only just down as well. And Jay Sarge is up by 0.2 per second, so Jay Sarge is looking good for pole position right now. If he can just keep it nice and tidy through the final couple of corners. Oh, big bit of inside curb there. Is that going to come up as a track limits?
It has.
It has. That is most unfortunate because he was up there. He would have got himself into that top three, but not able to. Laura Pell and Thomas 180. Sir Michael Finch, Almeida and Joni on hot laps. I think Laura Pell's going to bin that one off. Yeah, looks considerably slower, so he's not going to move up any further. Thomas 180, what can he do in the final moments?
Yeah, everybody's coming around the final bend now. Put all the pressure on this one lap. Oh, wow.
That's going to be wide again as well, isn't it? Thomas 180. Nope. He does improve, but I think that is going to be a deleted time. So track limits playing a real part.
Yeah, and that's how easy in the race you pick up 3 seconds a time.
It's gone. He improves to 14th. I think
we're there.
That is going to be it for qualifying. Yep. So Jay Sarge, Damalek and Gigini come into the pits, or in terms of Gigini who was already there. But that will be it for qualifying. So it's Reese Whitcomb on pole then. Alex alongside him. They've had some battles in Tier 1 this year. Stringy B, last week's race winner, is third, and Kid Dynamite on the medium tyres, no less. The only runner to set lap times on the medium tyres. Will start P4. That's going to be an interesting one. He's going to be one to watch. And Ollie Racing completing that top 5. So quite a competitive qualifying session there, where it was, you know,
so close. Half a second all the way down to 14th, isn't it?
There you go. So
it's mad.
It's literally a case of snatch a break, and you know, you've dropped about 5 to 7 positions, something like that. I don't know where I'm getting that maths from, but you get the idea. It's Reese Whitcomb who's on pole. Yeah, it's Reese Whitcomb on pole. Alex in second, Stringy B third. Good effort from him, as well as Kid Dynamite getting into the top 4 on medium tyres. So he is going to be one to watch. Ollie Racing completing that top 5, as we said. Fatch in 6th. Jay Sarge, championship leader, at 7th. Laura Pell completing row 4. G-Star Snipes in the 2nd. Williams is 9th. Thomas 180 is in 10th. and I'll just run through the next 10 when we get there, because I'm going to be rushing myself, and I don't need that anxiety before the start of the Grand Prix.
Don't give it to yourself.
No, exactly. These guys give it to me enough. Joking. We'll run through that top 10 in just a second. If it's anything like the Tier 2 race, I think we're in for a good one. Because as you say, a 3-second time penalty here and there will add up on a circuit such short as this. It
definitely
will punish you big time. Well, we know that.
There's a couple of people out of position. So I think Nick BT was 11th. He put in his best lap right at the end, but he's right up there in the run-in for the championship. He's in 3rd at the moment, and then Rob Gingini, I think he's somewhere like 17th.
18th.
So watch for those two to come certainly through the pack.
But then penalties-wise, that is avoiding penalties and keeping it clean is absolutely Rob's
specialty. Absolutely.
And he will. Do you know what? He might be frustrated he's in P18, but he'll be absolutely rubbing his hands at this, because he'll know that this is a circuit where you can pick up penalties and it's really going to hurt.
Yeah.
So that will be on his mind first and foremost. But let's run you through that bottom 20. Well, that's as I was doing that, the pit stop strategies came up, and as I flicked to each individual driver, it told me their individual pit strategy.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Look at
I've seen that before.
You're all today's years old when you learnt that.
So it does.
It literally does.
Sorry, I'm just playing with it myself. Yeah.
It blew my mind. But Thomas 180, that is your top 10. We went through those just a second ago before me and Scott digressed. Nick BT was saying out position, look at that. But, outside of the top 10 on the medium tyres, in
Lovely
the same
place.
Exactly, same way as Kid Dynamite. It's a good place to be. Fishers, look at that actually. Yeah, so the bottom 10 have not started on the softs. So we're going to get some real strategy variation in this one, as well as obviously on-track action. So Fisher's 12, Damolek is in 13, Ugoni, not too sure. Either way, it is P14 for the Red Bull. For the Red Bull man, MTO 15th needs to get his season going at all costs. Hopefully he can do that today. We saw Ferrari launching down the side there. I think that was Almeida. He will show out position, but he's 17th. Sir Michael Finn 16th. Genie was saying watch out for him, 18th position he will start from. And then the two at the back of the grid, Night Shadow and Era Voice. Era Voice has just come back off a holiday, and if you must know, he's not unpacked. So you can all have a go at him.
Straight on the PlayStation.
Exactly, as only the right-minded would do. But we will be getting ready for this one. Watch out for people like Kid Dynamite, people like Nick BT, people like Genie. They will look to come through the field. Meanwhile, up top, bit of a glitch going on, but it is lights out and away we go. Finally, Reese Whitcomb getting the slightly better getaway. Alex ERG looking to challenge immediately and takes the lead at the first corner, but Reese Whitcomb got a better run going around the outside. It's going to be side by side. Stringy B looking to get involved as well and make it 3 wide into turn 3. Switches to the inside. It's still Alex and Reese Whitcomb having a battle out on top, and Reese Whitcomb has just about managed to edge that one out, so he retains the lead. Alex ERG following just behind. Stringy B and Ollie racing in 4th. Kid Dynamite, he's got to be pleased with that opening lap. He's only dropped a position. 2.
Yeah.
On the mediums.
You've got Ugoni with no front wing. He got caught at the start, I think, and Sir Michael Finn's got some damage as well, I believe.
Unfortunately there. Thatcher's just retired as well. No safety car as it stands. Top 5 still in the order. Look at that, Ollie racing, looking to get past Stringy B if he can as quickly as possible. Reese Wickham trying to make hay up top.
Ooh, it's gone wide. G-Star Snipes gone wide.
Almost looked like there was going to be a spin of some sort. We saw Ollie Racing going for the move there on Stringy B, and I think he just got out of that one, but in doing so he has given Jay Sarge the opportunity to take a look up the inside into 4, and this is going to be a no-brainer if you're the championship leader. Man, look at that.
Nice and clean by Jay Sarge there.
Exactly. The opportunities presented themselves and he just took them when they were there.
Absolutely. He's got frightening pace. Absolutely frightening pace. I think it's to do with owning his own caterum, you know.
Does he own his own caterum?
He does indeed.
Well, there you go. I need to get me one of those.
Yeah, it'd be good fun on Saturday, Sunday, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Home the skills. Jay Sarge, look at that. Fastest lap already. He is absolutely going for it. Look, he's got the run on Stringy B already. DRS enabled now. Going for the inside at turn 3. Stringy B very, very nearly gave him a squeeze, but even he must know that that move is done and dusted. Jay Sarge is up into 3rd. Bit of contact there on the exit. I think Jay Sarge was trying to push Stringy B out, who was having none of it. Either way, they're still side by side into 4, and Jay Sarge has now got that one done on the inside. So he is making moves early in this race. Nick BT gets past Kid Dynamite, so Jay Sarge is making moves through the field. So are his championship rivals Nick BT and Gene Genie's up into 13th now. And I think one of the Ferraris has just gone off. That was Alex.
Yeah.
Dropping down and dropping all the way. Is that going to bring out a safety car or a VSC?
Yeah, he's got it back on the track now.
So avoiding that one, Jake Sarge, look at that, still fastest lap. He's trying to punch those in, make use of those soft tyres. Who's the fella in here that does league racing in this country? I think it's Sir Michael Finn.
It's Michael Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does the sports in Finland.
That would make sense. Why it's Michael Finn. Michael Finland. There we go.
There you go.
But he's certainly someone who's just not.
It's just not clicked for him yet.
It's just not put.
To be fair.
Not where, you know, there might be. I don't want to say it's all his fault that, but his weekend has not sort of come together. You know, if he's had a good qualifying, he's had a bad race. If he's had a bad qualifying, he has a good race. Never able to find a middle ground and marry the two up.
Yeah, not truly seeing the best of him, that's for sure.
But the just the single fact that he's able to qualify within esports, it just shows you the level that some of these guys are operating at, for sure.
Oh, definitely. I mean, some of these guys will be in the top 15% of the time trials, I think, in some tracks. It's absolutely ridiculous speed.
But saying that, speed does not equal success.
We've seen that firsthand, I believe.
We have seen that
recently.
Obviously, you'll have noticed
we need a safety car for that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have noticed that we're a man down. Well, we've got someone else.
He's been replaced.
He's been replaced. Yeah, no, this guy was a quick qualifier. Always in the top 5. Always a good shot for pole with Stringy B and Ollie Racing getting into each other, just trying to squabble over that final podium position. Stringy B getting out onto the sausage, and that's going to cause him a bit of harm down the straight, because look at that, we're now 3 wide into turn 3, and Kid Dynamite is trying to mug the pair of them, and Ollie Racing trying to fight that one. They're getting into each other. Stringy B goes into the back, and People are starting to get their elbows out.
They are well and truly out, Jacob.
But giving each other space, I think there was a little bit of contact there, but I don't think that was anything on purpose. They're just trying to fight it out, and it's just a few wheel bangs. But I think
Stringy B's picked up 3 seconds, but I don't know if that's because he was forced out wide on that turn 1.
He was actually one of our first to get a 3-second time penalty today. So
that's another point. Okay.
That's a genuine corner cut, and that was much earlier. So, yeah, the reason why we've had to replace this guy is because he cannot do what you've just seen on your screen right there. You may be quick, you might be able to get pole positions and that, but if you can't finish the race, how do you expect to finish first?
Exactly that. The league racing's a bit different to time trial.
Oh yeah. Look at this. I'm going to have to cut away from that because it is 5 wide.
Wow.
Into turn 3. I don't think anybody got any damage, but either way, Stringy B's on the back of Kid Dynamite, and Nick BT is on the back of Stringy B. 4 into turn 4.
Fisher's right behind as well.
He's trying to get in on the action. Nick BT trying to find an opening where these two are battling, and he does. Look at that. He's going for the inside. Stringy B's on the outside. That's a shallow line, so he's not going to have as much momentum, but this is going to carry on into the next turn. It's very easy to come together here, but fair play to both of them. They've given each other the space and the respect, and look at this. It's carrying on all the way into 9 and 10. He's gone up the inside. I think so. Has he had a pit stop? Oh no.
Nick spun.
He's gone round. That is unlucky, but I have to say, tip-top racing from about 4 or 5 guys there. And this is a marked improvement. And as we cut to Kid Dynamite, still giving Ollie Racing hassle for P3.
Fantastic on the medium tyres, surrounded by softs.
And this is what I mean. If, like you said, you can be quick, but if you're sort of taking liberties and not really giving people space, what that then tends to do is, you know, if someone's going to get their elbows out a bit too much and you need to compete, what are you going to have to do? You have to get your elbows out too.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a surprise that now, you know, this person has been given their P45, so to speak. And we've got much sort of calmer, more trusting, more respectful racing happening here tonight. You know, and we're only in the first 10 laps.
Yeah, definitely. I just think it's a different kettle of fish. Like time trial is great for learning the track and maybe doing a bit of setup work. But the true proof of the pudding is, can you do it when there's 19 other cars on the track with you?
Exactly that. And
you know, when your braking has to change because of the car in front of you or to the side of you or behind you, and
it's your general awareness, being able to read a situation, using that sort of experience. Oh, is this person
fuel loads, tyre wear, everything. It's just like, and when you start to slide because you're not used to it, because you're used to perfectly fired up softs, and you start to get overtaken on the track and you can't handle that in your own head, yeah, maybe it's not for you.
Nice. Do you know what? That was a proper mic drop moment. We're going to leave that one there.
I'll tell you what, if we talk about that, have a look at Gene Genie up into 8th place, has gained 10 places.
Exactly that. And I mean, I think Gene Genie has won a race this year. He has. And Gene Genie is someone, as you've seen, you know, he's not in the top 3 conversation every week in terms of qualifying. You know, he might sort of be in the lower reaches of the top 10 or in the middle. But what he does do very, very well is look at this, side by side, and he'll be, you know, he'll give an inch, be respectful, keep it clean. Look at that. So, coming up quickly, up on G-Star Snipes, and breaking that little bit earlier, taking the slower, deeper line into the corner. And look at this, side by side, giving each other room. And that is a fair overtake round the outside. Nicely done.
I'll just correct ourselves. He's had 3 second places in a row.
So still waiting on his first win, but 3 seconds, second places in a row does not happen by accident.
No.
And that is why he's second in the championship as it stands. Basically, what me and Scott are trying to say is, be like Gene Genie.
Yeah, be like the genie.
You know that meme where you're like, this is Gene Genie. Gene Genie gives space, and he's respectful towards others when overtaking. don't be a whatever. Be like Gene Genie.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
Let's head up towards the upper reaches of the top 5. Bit of a trading now behind Kid Dynamite. He's collecting 2 or 3 within that dirty air. Of course, he's on those medium tyres, so he will be able to go a little. He might be able to one-stop it, to be honest with you.
It'd definitely be a strategy.
Because he's got good pace to put himself in the top 4 anyway. Even if he was to drop off ever so slightly to preserve tyre life, he would still be in the hunt on pace. So again, another driver where it's just not clicked for them this year. Of course, last year's MRCX champion comes into this one,
hotly tipped
for a good season. Absolutely massively rapid. So that is why, of course, he is in that top league as iFisher's going to the inside of Ollie Racing, and this is for 4th place into turn 4. Ollie Racing on the outside line will have to yield, and iFisher's does give him space, and that is a clean overtake for P4.
Yeah, I think you're starting to see the softs die off now, Jacob. Lap 12. It depends how many qualifying laps you did on him.
Who is the one that set them on 5 lap softs? I cannot remember. Oh, iFisher's was retired. Something happened there. I think he may have gone off, and that is a safety car, because he's look at that. You'll see him up on the right hand side. So I think he may have got wide onto that curb, and that has kicked him round. Ollie Racing, Laura Pell, Kid Dynamite take the opportunity to get into the pits, as does Gene Genie. MTO Nick BT is gonna follow him, and I think more or less everybody else is. Guess who stayed out? Reese Whitcomb and Jay Sarge, and we saw that decision almost come back to bite Fox River 8 later on in the race.
So it looks like softs around. Night Shadow's gone to hards. I think he was already on hards, sorry. MTO's gone to hards.
Gene Genie's on those mediums.
Kid Dynamite's now gone on to softs. I think he's now gone to a 2-stop strategy.
And to make that work, he's going to need to do some overtaking.
Whereas MTO, I think Mike's looking to now finish the race on those halves.
Well, we saw in the Tier 2 race, it can be done. Get to a biggie, he did 26, 27 laps on a set of hard. Was nowhere near the conversation for top 5, back to P2. And arguably looked the better out of him and Fox River 8. Fox River 8 done the same amount of laps on the medium tyres, so not a bad shout to go for the hards at this stage of the race.
No, it'd be fantastic to see Mike get some decent points as well, because you're talking about people who haven't had the run of the mill this season. He's got to be up there for claiming that trophy at the moment.
100%. There's been a couple of pole positions just in the race. It's not really clicked, but to his credit, actually, I think him and a few others, I think iFish is another one where they don't have any assists running whatsoever.
Yeah. I think Michael Finn's definitely one of those, and I think Kid Dynamite will be. Yeah,
because I'll go on to do a time trial and set a few practice laps, get used to it.
Yeah.
And you can see, can't you, on your friend's sort of timings of what sort of assist they're using. He uses none, and there's been a couple of occasions where it's just been sort of like a loss of traction, on exit. So quite easy to see where that problem could be attributed to. But either way, no, Kid Dynamite will be looking to put some decent points on the board and show us what he's all about and why he's got a championship to his name.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised that the safety car didn't catch out Reese or Jay Sarge, because obviously they went round for another lap.
Yeah,
I know obviously you've got
to get away with that.
But yeah, no, they have big time got away with that.
Massively, and got
you go
onto the mediums.
You go faster in the pits. So,
yeah.
Count their lucky stars on that one. Reese Whitcomb, Jay Sarge, first and second. Ollie Racing, you know what I have to say, with an excellent performance so far in this race. He's raced really hard and fair. No, he's quitted himself well, so fair play. Laura Pell as well. He's got himself up there.
Yeah, he's been fantastic since he's joined the league. I think it's literally last week.
Yeah, he has. And Stringy B in that top 5. But I just look at someone like Kid Dynamite right now. Excuse me. You know the saying, easier to be the hunter than the hunted.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was Kid Dynamite, I would be absolutely itching to go.
Yeah. He's going to eat, but at the same time, looking at, he's going to have to stop again. So, unless he knows something we don't.
To make this strategy work, he's going to have to do qualifying laps. That's basically what he's going to have to do. Is we get the notification that the safety car will be in this lap. To make this work, he's going to have to overtake people and get it done quickly.
Yeah.
And then use that pace to his advantage. But then, of course, by the time he gets past everyone, he won't have many laps to do that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But then if a safety car comes out late on,
yeah, he'll be rubbing his hands.
Exactly. So about to get going. Reese becomes the safety car. He's going to go and then back them up now. Oh, careful, people don't get into each other. This is the problem. It's got to be done at a consistent pace. He's not gone just yet. I think he's going to wait.
He's going. Now he's gone. Now the hammer's down.
Alex has got a 5-second penalty with some collisions. I'm not surprised about that. He was getting a bit bunched up there. But we are away. Top 5 stay as they are. We've got 2 in the pits, Alex and Thomas. 180, so that's the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo. Reese Whitcomb has got that safety car down to a T. I thought Ollie Racing was going to have a look at Jay Sarge as Stringy B gets up the inside of Laura Pell into turn 3. I think Jay Sarge has actually picked up a 3-second time penalty somewhere along the way.
Yeah, it's a bit earlier on.
So it's okay if you get the 5 seconds, because then you can wipe. It's not okay, but it's the lesser of 2 evils, because you wipe it off in the pits. You don't really want it playing on the back of your mind. With a 3 seconds, there's no opportunity to serve that.
Oh, Ollie Racing's gone.
Oh no! I must have missed that within my waffling. Yeah, so he's dropped from that top
15.
5. Ouch! So that's 10 positions. Reese Whitcomb, look at that. He knows the championship leader is behind him. Halfway through this race now. Gini up to 5th. And this is what I mean. Jay Sarge and Stringy B have penalties. Gini doesn't.
Yeah.
Nick BT getting past Night Shadow as well. I think Kid Dynamite been overtaken for 9th place. Well, they're still duking it out.
Just fighting it back.
I daren't take my eyes off the lead battle, because he's within a second. Within half a second is Jay Sarge of Reese Whitcomb. And I know my luck, I'll switch away and then the overtake will happen. So I don't want to do that. But I can see, from Nick BT downwards, you can, as Mark said last week, you can throw a blanket over about 8 of them right now.
You could indeed. That's Austria for you.
Meanwhile, it is a 2-horse race out front. Jay Sarge and Reese Whitcomb are just trading fastest laps, trading blows like two boxers. Sir Michael Finn, I think, has just retired now as well. Stopped on the track. So whether he's taking a hit somewhere, but look at that, Jay Sarge pulls out from behind. Reese Whitcomb gets the move done quite late into turn 3, caught Reese unawares. But now he's going to have to defend against the DRS of that McLaren into 4. Goes defensive. Reese Whitcomb to the outside. Last of the late breakers. Alex Wyatt. Reese Whitcomb very nearly took his nose off there trying to undercut the Mercedes. But for now, Jay Sarge has got that one done. That's another great move.
That was a great move. Reese has got about 20% more ERS than Jay Sarge if he uses it wisely.
Look at them. These two are pulling away from Stringy B at a rate of a second a lap. Just DRS training each other.
Yeah.
If you wonder why you've not got any coverage tonight, blame these two, because now Reese Whitcomb is coming back. Era voice retired from the session. Is that now going to be a safety car? If it is, Reese Whitcomb would have the lead. Jay Sarge now going back around, or trying to go back around the outside. He's got the undercut there out of turn 3, and now he's going to have the DRS. He's alongside already. He's going to have to tuck back in, but all very nearly coming together there. And Jay Sarge is going to have the inside line into turn 4. And enough speed to get that one done. Look at that, Reese, they're still side by side into the middle part of the track, and I think Reese is still going for the outside. Oh! Jay Sarge very nearly lost it there. There was a little bit of contact. I think that was wheel to wheel. All's fair in love and war between these two. Nature of the corner, that one, I think. Both of these two giving us a great entertaining battle.
Yeah, the dirty air in that part of the track is horrible. Car just wants to take off on you.
Gini getting past Nick BT further up, excuse me. The lead McLaren is getting past Jay Sarge again. I do want to. Oh, look at that! He's gone too deep, and Jay Sarge takes the move back. Takes the lead back, and
Nick BT's run wide as well.
Stringy B got up the inside of Laura Pell too, so it's all going off further down. Finally we get to go to it. Stringy B holding off that move, and I think Genie did the...
Kid Dynamite just spun.
Oh no, and Reese Whitcomb has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Genie's up to 5th, him and Nick BT having it out. Kid Dynamite, that's so unfortunate.
Like you say, Jay Sarge is now over a second away. The train is broken.
I think Kid Dynamite might be coming in. It looks like he is, yes. So Kid Dynamite in. Back to the front, as you say. Jay Sarge starting to move clear out the front. Meanwhile, Laura Pell and Stringy B are in for it again into 3. And Laura Pell handing the favour back. Stringy B's going to look to come back with the DRS on the outside of 4. And that is a good move, using the momentum round the outside, but of course got that little kink there at 5, now into 6. He's got the inside line, so Stringy B back up into the podium position. But I should imagine give it another half a lap, and we'll be talking about that battle again. Nick BT managed to get past Genie within all that as well. But Reese Whitcomb is within a second again.
Yeah, he's closed it up.
Oh, look at that up top. Laura Pell and Stringy B going for it. So both Alpines trying to attack. The fights are happening 2 by 2
half a second now.
Oh, Nick BT took a bit too much inside curb, and that was enough to send his McLaren round, and he drops down to 11th place. So that will give Gene Genie a tad bit of respite to settle into a rhythm and get after his teammate. Gone back up to the top two. Just in a league of their own at the moment. Jay Sarge and Reese.
7 seconds behind 3B. No slouch.
Absolutely not. And some of the races and some of the battles have been pucker, shall we say.
Yeah, it's top-notch stuff.
Right, Shadow with a 3-second time penalty. Laura Powers, Stringy B going at it again. Out the back. These two are just undercutting each other the whole entire way. Stringy B back up to 3rd. This will allow Gene Genie to close up.
Yeah, and he's kept it clean, and so has La Rappel.
Well, we know Gene Genie and Monster 89, his regular teammate, shall we say, they have quite a good rapport.
Yeah.
And I've seen those two help each other out on a number of occasions. I should imagine if Gene Genie gets up to the back of his teammate, we might see the same happen again. Obviously, Gene Genie's 2nd in the championship at the moment. With Jay Sarge currently leading, he needs to get a move on. But look at this, Reese Whitcomb and Jay Sarge going at it again. Reese Whitcomb just not having quite enough to take that one. He's got the DRS though, but he's going to run out of road by the time they get to 4. And Jay Sarge can breathe for another half a lap. I must say, this is probably the longest we've gone in a race without a safety car.
For tier 1,
does it feel like that?
Yeah, yeah, it does feel like that. Oh God!
Here we go. Yeah, we've just gone and said it, haven't we? We'll have to wait and see. It's coming up in sector 1, so I'd imagine someone has potentially spun. And I think that is now gone with back at green. That Reese Whitcomb is absolutely trained on that gearbox of Jay Sarge. Is going for the outside now. Jay Sarge covers the inside. Done very well, but I think Reese Whitcomb trying to have a look at doing a switchback, but it's not going to work. Back in the DRS again, down. He's going to have to go to the outside because Jay Sarge covers that inside line. He's on the outside at 4.
To hold that line, Jay Sarge going to go on the inside.
Of course, into 5 now. This little right-handed king now into 6, left-hander. And a great move there from Reese to get back in front.
These two are obviously both on the same penalties at the moment, both in 3 seconds. So this is, they are fighting for track position.
This is it, and
they're fighting for the win.
It looked like Reese Whitcomb was going to come in there, but no, he stayed out, and we are going to get going again.
10 seconds ahead of String B now in 2nd.
You are looking at the 2 quickest guys on track at the moment, 2 of the quickest guys in the whole of Monday Racing Club, and they are not giving an inch in this battle. Look at that, Jay Sarge's gone wide, snatched a break into 3. It's so easy to do there, especially when you're battling. And it's another 3 seconds on the rejoin.
That's massive.
In the context of this race, yeah, it is absolutely huge. Now Jay Sarge has just got to pressure Reese into making the same mistake. Because no joke, these guys have been going at it for the best part of 15-16 laps now. And they've not touched each other once. Oh no,
no.
Sorry, they did once.
Little wheel bang, was it?
Yeah, little kiss.
Okay.
Little love tap.
Gonna happen.
It's a hug you'd give your favourite grandma. That's what it was. Jay Sarge showed his hand there, trying to get in the rear mirror. So he's listening to what we're saying, trying to put Reese under some semblance of pressure. Of course, now in that DRS, look at the overspeed he's getting as we've gone to this incredible helicopter shot up the outside. Now Reese Whitcomb is going to try and keep it on the brakes. I think Reese was trying to run him out of road, but realised he was there and had to come back across. That's given Jay Sarge a little bit of a sniff into fourth, but that McLaren has some excellent straight line speed on it. You could fit a Rizzler paper between these two.
It's fantastic racing from them both.
Again, I'm really sorry we've not been able to cut to any of you guys, because these two have just been trading blows non-stop.
Some pretty big gaps across the rest of the field.
Yeah, I think Jay Sarge made a mistake there.
Yeah, he's dropped right back.
That's a bit out of DRS.
Oh,
Reese Whitcomb's got a penalty, 3-second penalty. So back
to level pegging.
There you go, as you were. Kid Dynamite. Look
That's
at
strange. It literally came as Jay Sarge made a mistake and gave him a bit of breathing room.
Now. It might have even have been that. You know, you sort of look at, you know, you hit the triangle.
You look at the mistake behind you,
yeah. Take a look, and then that's it. Your eyes off the ball, bang, 3 seconds. I was just about to say, I think Kid Dynamite has gone in again because he's now some 47 seconds back from 15th place Thomas 180. So we were saying he has a really, really good qualifying, and then it all just falls apart in the race, and
it's not gone well.
It's not nice to see, because you can't really put anything on as to why it's happening. But someone of Kid Dynamite's quality, you know, write him off at your peril.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he won the first race, didn't he? But since then, I think he's failed to pick up a point.
It's just unfortunate. It's either got some connection issues, or you know, someone's having their own incidents and he gets caught up in it, or you know, it becomes a couple of mistakes and then it all just kind of snowballs.
Yeah, you try and force it a bit too much. He's just picked up a 3-second penalty as well, probably doing exactly that.
Absolutely trying to give it some beans, get fast as that, get something out of this weekend.
Jay Sarge has picked up that second pretty quick. He's right behind him again.
There we go. I don't think these two are going to stop. So this is going to be a straight fight to the end. Both are on 6 seconds. So this is
this is literally going to come down to the pressure and someone running wide and picking up another 3 seconds.
Absolutely. Look at that, Jay Sarge picked up the toe beautifully out of turn 1, and I don't think there was a double move there. I think that was fair. Reese Whitcomb doing everything he can to place that car as well as he possibly can do to keep the championship leader behind him.
Stringy B just moved up into 6th.
So him and Ollie Racing going for it again.
Stringy B has got 3 more seconds than Ollie though. Penalties.
Let's wrap those penalties on there. So again, look, yeah, same thing. If you're someone like Genie, you're going to make up quite a few positions. Eugeni's got 8 seconds.
Yeah.
He's within range of MTO, Stringy B and Ollie Racing, who've got 3, 6 and 3 respectively. So Almeida with a big fat 12.
Yeah.
So
he's got good points coming. If he stays where he is. Ooh.
I think Jay Sarge just tapped the back end of Reese there.
Did look like it.
I don't think there was anything in that though. It just when you're in the dirty air, when you brake and the wash comes off the front, you just lose quite a considerable amount of front grip. If there's one thing that Codemasters have done, is they've done that fairly well. MTO trying to battle Ujoni now for P4.
He's put this place already due to the penalties as it stands. Please try and do it on track.
Oh yeah, because in the same way as Kid Dynamite, MTO is someone who needs to get some points to get the season going, so he's got the bit.
Definitely does. Like I say, one of our quickest last season in the MRX series, but just like I said earlier, it just hasn't happened for him one way or another this season. And we're getting towards the business end now with 4 races left, and people are starting to have a little look at our power rankings a bit closer, because relegation is a possibility.
Oh yeah, of course. Almeida has retired from the session. Is that going to be a late safety car? I don't think so. It would have popped up already.
Yeah.
Cannot leave these top 2 at the moment.
No. Just back to the power rankings quickly, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, no, you crack on.
So Mike currently sits in 18th, which I believe if there is 3 going down, then potentially he's sitting in one of them places at the moment. So a performance like this tonight would be just drag him out of that position.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, his teammate has taken the lead again, but he's gone wide on the exit of 3. That is allowing Reese Whitcomb. He's going up the inside. There he is. Look at that. Cuts across him. Tries to get the wash in front. Reese Whitcomb, I was just looking, he's not won a race yet this year, which is madness if you think about it, because every time that he's racing Tier 1, he's been up there.
Super quick.
I know Zandvoort, he was leading and he spun it away under safety car. So if Jay Sarge wants this victory, he is going to have to earn it, because Reese Whitcomb is not going to give this one up. Look at this. They've been within 0.5 of a second of each other, more or less, for 20 whole laps.
It's been an insane battle between the two of them. And the time differences that they pulled out are ridiculous. Oh, Reese, what was he a bit wide there?
Yeah,
he's got away with it.
I think he has, but either way, Jay Sarge has got the overspeed, he's got the DRS, he cuts across him, tries to wash off his front wing. Very brave to try that. He's gone very deep again, and that's the second time in as many laps, and Reese Whitcomb gets past. Again. Look at that, MTO. Further back, it's 3 wide into turn 3. I think Stringer B managed to get up the inside of MTO, who was trying to get up the inside of Ujoni, and they're still battling. Stringer B said, see you later, guys. I'll take that one. Both the Red Bull and Mercedes on the hards.
MTO still looking at a net 4th at the moment. He's just picked up 6 there, another 3.
Another 3 seconds, so look at that. Gini is within striking distance, so look to him to move up. Going back to the top 2, and Jay Sarge properly went into the back of Reese Whitcomb there.
It's lucky to get away without wind damage.
Yeah, he managed to hit it quite square on, which helped him.
Yeah.
And it is going to come down to the last lap. And I just hope that they don't come together. MTO has managed to get past Ujoni.
Ujoni coming back at him.
Oh wow. MTO he'll be enjoying this one though. He'll enjoy that.
Absolutely. His corgi Gerald will be going mental.
He has a corgi?
Yeah, he's got a corgi.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think Jay Sarge might have backed out of this one and decided, well, because he might have had a mistake. He's got 3 seconds now on the final lap. No, this one's
game
done.
over.
Reese Whitcomb, he's just got to keep it on the road. And he should have this one in the bag. Either way, do you know what? Either or would have deserved to have won this one tonight. Both have been absolutely class. Up
yeah,
top.
definitely.
Not just in terms of speed, but in terms of
just the racing. Yeah, so clean, like the speeds that they were going and the closeness through the corners.
Absolutely
ridiculous.
Absolutely, and if you're watching this, is exactly what we want to see from our top guys in Monday
Racecraft.
Absolutely, and the person who has shown arguably one of the best racecraft all evening. It's going to be Reese Whitcomb. He comes through to take his first win in Monday Race Club. His first win of the season in Tier 1. Jay Sarge extends his championship lead with second. No, comes third because of those penalties. Laura Pell takes his maiden podium with second. Jay Sarge down to third. Stringy B.
What a result for Laura Pell.
Absolutely fantastic result. Stringy B will come home fourth. Ushodi fifth on the road, goes ahead of Stringy B.
Gene Genie 4.
Look at that, Gene Genie P4, 12 points. Bang. MTO picks up his first points of the year. He's going to be pleased with that. Stringy B slips back to 7th on penalties. Ollie Racing 8th. Nick BT 3rd in championship, finishes 9th. Not a day that he'll remember. G Star Snipes in that second. Williams is 10th. Damalek 11th. 12th. Night Shadow. Alex was 13th. That was good.
Fantastic. I mean, 14 places for Gene Genie. We spoke about him at the start. There you go. There's driver of the day. That's hard to argue. I was watching MTO on that final lap. He went into the wall and managed to recover it. I was like, oh no! But 6th from him is fantastic. It's going to help his power ranking. Hopefully, move him out of them relegation spots because it's better than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. 100%. Absolutely. But
me and Gerald agree.
Me and Gerald agree. Say hi to Gerald for me. Reese Whitcomb wins his first race in MRC. Well done to him. Bringing
that trophy back to the South Coast. We love to see it.
Absolutely. And Laura Bell, big shout out to him. Second in the Alpine. Maiden podium, no less. Jay Sarge.
Second race, I believe.
Second race. Jay Sarge rounding out that top 3. Extends his championship lead ever so slightly, actually. It's only by 3 points on Gene Genie. So Gene Genie's done well damage limitation wise. Thomas 180 because we went through the 13 finishes. He is 14th. 15th Kid Dynamite. 16th Joao Maida. 17th Era Voice, and then the 3 classified, there's 5 retirements. So Michael Finn is 18th, I Fish is 19th, O Thatch is in 20th. Next race, I think, is at
Silverstone.
I think
it is.
British Grand Prix.
British Grand Prix.
Next Monday, hopefully at the prescribed time of 8:30.
Hope so.
Do appreciate your patience with that one, but from me and Scott here tonight, we'll see you next week. Hope you've had a good one, and good night.
Yeah, thanks very much.